Once upon a time there lived three bears. One was the papa bear, one the mama bear, and the last was the young baby bear. These bears had a tradition of going out for a morning walk through the woods while they let their lattes cool. One day a young girl set off into the woods to find a bundle of flowers. She wanted to find the prettiest flowers for her new vase, but instead she stumbled upon a house that smelled like a Starbucks cafe bright and early in the morning. This house was in the middle of nowhere, and the girl was very curious as to who in the world would live there, so she decided to take a peek inside. She noticed the house was vacant and wanted to get closer, so she let herself in through the unlocked door. She wanted to see what kind of people or animal lived there so she could snoop around. First, she found a few coffee mugs on the kitchen table. She couldn't help herself, so she tried each cup. The first was too hot, the second was too cold, but the last one was just right. She took a minute and enjoyed the entire cup of coffee. That was just the perfect temperature. The young girl then decided to keep searching. She found three iPhones on the chargers next to each other. She first one she found was an iPhone 6 Plus, and it was too big to hold. Next was an iPhone 4, and it was too small to see the screen. But lastly, the third was an iPhone 6, and it was just perfect size. She took the phone off the charger and played with it until the battery died. Before the young girl left, she saw three fidget spinners. One was spinning way too fast, the second too slow, but the third spinner spun at just the right speed. She sat down on the living room couch and spun the spinner until she fell asleep from the calming sensation. By the time she fell asleep, the three bears were on their way back to their quaint house in the middle of nowhere. But when they arrived, the three bears realized someone had drunken their lattes. Then they saw that someone had used up the battery on their phones. Lastly, they saw that someone had played with their fidget spinners, and the baby bear realized that the culprit had fallen asleep on their couch. The girl then heard the young bear say he wanted his fidget spinner back, and when she finally woke up and realized where she was, she freaked out. She saw that the house had belonged to three bears and took off through the window because she was scared that they would punish her for going through their house without permission. The three bears only wanted to make sure they had all their belongings, but after a thorough search through their house, they came to the conclusion that she did not steal anything. But they never saw the young girl again.